Hello, good evening, and welcome to episode number 88 of Trophy Hunting. I'm Stig, your bad driver for the evening. Let's check the F1 World to see if we've got any goals that we are about to complete. Set the final fastest lap there. 10 laps in Europe we should be able to knock off. That will be able to knock off quite a few more as well as we go through the evening. We go to my team, the careers section. Race that I'll be missing in the SRL next Wednesday night. There will be plenty quality streamers. I'll be driving in the race. Of course, we left it to a meeting with both Callie and with Michael regarding next year. Let's see what the two of them will like. I think we can do that. I'm also going to have some talks with Michael. I think we can do that as well.
Getting close to an alignment with their side now. There's still a long way to go, and obviously before we sign anything we need to iron out the details. We still haven't begun formal contract talks. Still just preliminary discussion. I don't want to jinx it, so I'll let you know what happens.
Don't want to jinx it, but you will do.
Hey, Chief. We've got multiple parts out of research. Don't forget to develop them. We've got performance sitting on the table that we could be getting into the car.
We can do, but everything failed. Not really what we're after. We are on my list by the looks of it. Management is fine. Actually, leave that and continue to the race weekend. Of course, for Callie last time, so we're going to be Michael this. We head in to Silverstone. Callie's home Grand Prix. Certainly not Michael's. We'll quick practice everything. Get on with the driving part for quali and the race. this time we'll do fuel management. Save quality pace for Q3. Hopefully 4. Well done on fixing that one stick. It's going to have to be in the collie pace. We are going to have to try the 25%er. To knock off most of those goals in this session. Maybe even go and set some more up after a couple of races. Just about to stay on the track. Like I said, I don't know whether the clean ones would also include if we started corner cutting, seeing as the rules are off. So there's only one way to find out. I'm not going to do that. We'll put the uncollected trophies that we have for this game. Currently sit at 23.47. I think I set up as a command.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry. We'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Callie down in 12th, unfortunately, there. A handicap for the fact that when we're not driving as us, she doesn't pick up as many points as Michael. So what I might do towards the end of the season is start driving solely as Callie. That might be one of the options we do. try our race as close as we can make it. One annoying thing about this game is all of these slow menus. Not a lot we can do there. Yeah, you wouldn't know that.
And alongside me today, former Formula One.
That's going to be Ant that he introduces. Norris off there. Collision with Norris. You get me, I'm in front. Imagine how much damage it would cause if I did have my big giant wing mirror on top of the screen. Too lazy to go and activate. Unless Maggots and Beckett's. Stowe. Vale chicane.
Okay, DRS is now available.
This will not be available to us unless we have a terrible mistake. One thing we can't afford. We have coming up. As far as sprint racing is concerned, might need to be them as Callie. Looking to sprint, maybe. That's just at Belgium. As we can in real life. In real life it is a sprint. Whether it's on the game or not, soon find out.
Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Belgium might actually be the next racetrack we do. One that I'm planning to get in tonight. Let's see, it's race 12 of the season. It's my team, Callie Mayer and Michael Schumacher, my two drivers. Taking turns doing one weekend with Callie, one with Michael. This is the even numbers. Michael's race. We are working our way through the trophy list. If you see the pinned message on the channel, you go to the link on there, Let's see what progress we have made going into the stream. Let's see, season 1. That's at the corner there. Well, there, use the brake stick. Come on. That's the bad driver for the evening. Some things I do know we need to do. We need to do 4 more of the invitations. Yeah, got to 50 races. We'll knock off probably in a couple of weeks' time.
Final lap of the race.
What else is there? A lot of driver career ones that we're not going to be able to do in this mode. Got a few My Team ones to tick off with sponsors, both the title sponsor and secondary sponsors. Look for the SRL as well. You can check out the SRL. Blue Sky SRLlive.bsky.social. Also see the advertising for this stream. Hopefully soon many other of your favourite SRL personalities. This on YouTube, you can join in the fun live Twitch on Sundays and Wednesdays about 9:15 at UK time, ahead of a 9:45 short qualifying 50% race.
Congratulations, well done.
And another win to add to his ever-increasing tally. Here's your winner, Michael Schumacher. Well, what a thrilling end to an incredible...
Sure was. We started first and we just disappeared.
What an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone.
12th again for Callie, just starting in the same position. We also need to reach rating 5 on this as well for a trophy.
Sorry to disturb. Need you for a moment, please, boss?
Sure thing. You know what? I'll take the loyalty over the resource points. Just towards getting what we need. the trophy for winning there. Messages, top step. Surely you must be fed up with doing those by now. To be honest, we might as well carry on researching everything. Not really gonna have the money to complete everything either. Durability we're not touching. We could have on for next time actually. What we're going to have is we're going to end up with a ton of things that are stacked there. See what else we can get. Nothing by the looks of it. Well, the pit crew doesn't matter, so we can leave that one. Racecraft doesn't matter. What are those? What else we got? Facility improvements could be a good one to do. Same with reducing the costs. We haven't quite got the money to do that, but contract we're going to leave. Engineering could be worth doing, but again we don't need the resource points. What else do we have? Again, that's not paying for itself. We could do that. Dual development actually makes sense to do, so we'll have a look. Yeah, let's do that. Where are we? Dual development. It's the one that makes the most sense.
Positive news here, Chief.
Back to that again in a moment. To hit level 5, I believe. Get back. One of these that we actually need to improve. Just advance phase 4 with any facility. Ah, no, I've got to do all of those. That makes sense, I suppose. Do the outreach at some point soon. we go. So lots of morale. Reduced that upgrade by 30%.
Chief, I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development. Let's get that performance on the car.
Facility improvements. What can we do now? Ideally, we want to make massive improvements to the workforce. Can't do that one. Let's do second responsive expansion. Let's equip things to Callie's car if we've only got one of them. So I need to look at the force stiffening. We eventually get around to the cache. Race 13. We're driving as Callie. If it's a sprint, which it should be, we're going to split the session in two. We'll do the practice in a moment. Indeed, you can see. So quick practice. I'm going to do half with fuel management, roughly speaking. And then going to do the other half doing quali pace. This hasn't gone quite as well as I'd hoped, to be fair, but just 3 programs done there. Could have done with it in all 4 if I'm honest, but we do have plenty of resource points. Sprint quali. Got a spam bot. What have you put in?
High-speed straights, heady elevation changes and dramatic corners. What is there not to love about today? It's qualifying day here at Spa-Francorchamps.
Best viewers on website.com. Can't be that good of viewers. They just spam links to site.com. Let's just send. Let's get that sent. Off you go, pal. apologies for that one. Also don't understand why people do it. They're just going to get banned from channels quicker than you can actually set up the channel. Absolute mugs. But it is what it is. People will waste their time doing that. Also not going to go down the motorbike route, which is the inner of the two there. Not sure why they don't go down the same route as the F1 car, but there's an obvious difference. Evening Squish and your party of raiders. How is everyone this evening? What have you been doing on your stream? Evening Marv. I'm going to assume golf.
Okay,
I am
good
also
job,
good.
Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Bring it home.
So we are at round 13 of my team. Hello Nightbot. You can calm down, pal. So we are round 13 of my team, season 1. Here in Belgium, Callie Mayer and Michael Schumacher are drivers.
Qualifying, plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll see you all tomorrow.
We are trying to unlock the trophies as quickly as possible, to be honest. So the plan here is to probably go to 16, 17 rounds in. Potentially do an online race. If I can be bothered. And if not, we'll just carry on here, I suppose. Would I be right in thinking you have golf tonight? Head to the sprint. Switch actioned on my report and two-footed. The bot, unlucky pal. You'd love to see it. I suppose most of you have come from this channel, but
So it's all about speed in today's sprint. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top?
College Football 25, part of the J Zone
Spa-Francorchamps today, a circuit that's
dynasty.
And alongside me today, a man small in stature but big on comments.
That's what
Anthony
American
Davidson.
football, right?
Hello.
Absolutely right, Croft.
Show be a pair. Talk.
Okay, here we go.
And you, Jeff. Oh, he's American football, I'm sure. Alright. A game that doesn't interest me in the slightest, but Was that single player or online or anything? Alienating my audience with that comment, but it's not a sport that does anything for me. Trying to reach out and go around the corner, that's probably not a good suggestion. Didn't notice the message Mav. Follow them on a straight, that'd be a sensible place to look. Watch them on to the bus stop. Let's the camel straight and read that.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
League thing, but most of the teams are AI, so just play whenever. I think Rob and Max is tomorrow. Oh, that's fair. Similar to the FMO in that regard then. How many humans are playing in the league then? We're looking 5, 6. Even more than that. I'm right in thinking there's about 30 teams in the league. The kind of number that US and Canadian leagues tend to look to go towards. 32, that mark. I'll wait straight to the roll call. Carmel, JRFM, Maxi, Robcast.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
It's not too bad then. Got new human v human games to play along part of the league. Towards the end of the sprint. Pull, curve pull there. I can't remember the name off. launch them on. 6 curve around here. Speakers and X corners around the other side.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Woo! Yes!
Excitable young lady. No wonder she's driver of the day as well to go with it. Plenty of XP heading our way.
So that wraps up the sprint race, but there's still more action yet to come this weekend.
Sure is crafty with qualifying and the actual races to go. Start in a moment.
High-speed straights, heady elevation changes and dramatic...
Move on to about 3 tracks time and I'll remember the corner that goes with Paul Frere. Malmedy maybe? Sounds about right. Halfway from driving around Belgium in the SRL. What I am here for. Like Britain next Wednesday. .200 against Nick Junior's Southern Brave. I think it also got in the way. Sol has been named as the original captain for this upcoming men's season. Beth Mooney on the women's side. Tom Abel is going to be the Fire captain again.
Very pleased with that one. Nice work. Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
Leveled up. Nice to see Michael in 8th place there. Just had a look at my Duolingo League. Very slowly learning the French language. These words from it. One person in my league, bearing in mind, runs Monday, well, near enough midnight, Sunday into Monday. I think it's either 10 or 11. Runs from there each week. And the guy at the top of my league has almost 2,000 XP. The next person has 350. Someone's tryharding. Did over 1,500 XP on Tuesday. And American and Italian.
Welcome then, as we take a step back into the nostalgic golden days of motorsport. Spa.
Back to the days where we had proper commentary and not crafty.
Is a man who needs
Move on from Ant as well. He's dragged down by association. Mr. Croft. Click that. Stop giving me the information I actually want from where my teammate is. Mog. Heading towards the mid-season break, I will be able to cope at looking at facilities a bit better, improving those before going to the second half of the season. I actually think we need to start working on the car, if I'm honest. I think I'm going to be sharing drives between Callie and Michael.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Give them DRS, Jeff. You're more than welcome to, pal. I'm sure it's in the regulations, though. That is Speaker's Corner. This is No Name, which I think has been given the name after Jackie X. So no longer No Name if you wish. What's the name of this corner? I think it's Stavolo. Curve of Paul Frere is the second one. Don't quote me on that. And I probably should learn at some point.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
I tend to, Jeff. Chill out, pal. Moving around wide the source there, that's not going to help. It's the quickest I've gone through that sector. So what do I know? I do have track limits on. Interesting. So I can't totally break the rules. Just partially. what American sport game we had on 2 months ago on part PSN Essential Service. Might have been NBA. Might have got that at some point. That could be fun, watching stream of that. Having no idea about the game or the game mechanics whatsoever. Could be one for trophy hunting, that'd be really funny.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Jeff is excited as I am to not be driving around here anymore. The longest racetrack of the calendar. Quickly followed by Jeddah. By just being shorter. Take the corner stick, come on. Slightly better than that. Not by much, obviously. And across the line.
Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations. Well done.
Woo! Yes!
Callie makes history. She wins.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race.
Here comes your top three,
Go
making
on,
their
Callie.
way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula...
Michael will get a point. A little bit of damage as well for Schumacher. Right, halfway through that level. If we get to the end of that level, we will get another trophy. We'll get some more sponsors. To be honest, I think we may as well re-sign with Xenion. Not just because we get a trophy for it. But I think that's probably the best deal. fact, no, it's not. Try looking at the income stick. The best deal is RGB. However, let's try with the more favourable contract.
Okay, we've sent off that sponsor contract proposal. With any luck, we'll hear back soon. I'll keep you posted.
Right, we get a little bit less for completing the season. However, we're going to get 50k more. I said I think that's one of the trophies as well to get account to get accepted. Owner training. Obviously I need that. I'll get a point for this as well. Getting that negotiation one is probably the way to go. So let's go and lock that, I think. That way we get 2% more cash each week. We open towards a shrewd negotiator. Something we definitely need, I think. Engineering, so we can develop on both cars at the same time. Spend a little bit there. That makes sense. I'm increasing the workforce. Is there any way I can go back and see what I promised the 2 drivers? Title sponsor, we are a long way towards getting the 10. The income is going to be a massive bonus for us.
Exciting news, boss. A title sponsor is interested in working with us.
Quest would like to be a title sponsor with us. Is that so? Customization. A car, let's see. Actually go with the Xenon livery. So we can open a ton of these. Sponsor discovery activity. Solo over there. Ah, we can stick them up here. Perfect. Xenon on there. We can also yeah, right here. I'm going to change that. Put some shuttle fuel up there. bigger side so we can stick Xenion slightly further down. That's okay. Try like that with more fans. It's going to look really stupid with the amount of sponsors I'm going to have on there, but gets me money. That's too big. Let's put that there. We'll move the Venus one. It's on the top like so. What else can we get? That's going to be the lot, I think. Keep that the way it is. It's not like a proper billboard now. More importantly, we're going to get a lot of money out of looking like an absolute billboard.
Hey, Chief. We have a part or two ready for development because they finished research. Let's get that in motion, shall we? Head to engineering for more info.
Oh, let's do it. I can do dual. Well, I could if I was paying attention to it. It costs slightly less to do it dual as well. Do it in dual, but never mind. I'll wait for a few of these to come a bit cheaper. He's 14, so it is Michael around. I forgot to do the goals. I'll put the goals in the chat so I remember. It's going to be a much quicker weekend. Previous one though. In. You know what? We do manage to knock a couple of minutes off there. Track acclimatization. Practice number 2. Four would be really nice here. But we'll take 3 for definite. 3 isn't the worst we're going to see there. Acclimatization, we of course could fail some of these. Hopefully we don't. Obviously. But again, I'll be happy with 3 there, 9 overall. All of the resource points you're ever going to need.
No pit stops, no strategy. It's all about the pace today.
We are going to have to change some bits. Probably be rated down the line. We've got more and more sponsors on the car. We're around 14 at the Hungaroring. Not know any corner names around here. Of course, have the Hungry corner of death just before the chicane. Just touch the curb on the inside and go spinning there.
Fantastic, you've got pole position.
Cheers, Jeff, pal. excited. Why wouldn't he be?
With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event. We'll
Callie down in 13th, unfortunately. Looks like later in the season we are going to have to be Callie if we want a proper title fight. I get to pick up a trophy on the stream then. Hopefully we can change that.
Welcome to Budapest once again for another round of Formula One action. Historically, a good race for first-time victories, with Button, Hill, Alonso and Heikki Kovalainen all reaching the top step of the podium for the very first time right here. We're northeast of Budapest for today's race at the 2.7-mile Hungaroring circuit. 14 corners here, 8 to the right and 6 to the left, on a track where downforce is king and passing is notoriously difficult. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Michael Schumacher lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Tsunoda, Leclerc, George Russell and Norris, Piastri, Hamilton, Sainz and Alex Albon, Fernando Alonso, Ocon, Callie and Hülkenberg, Antonelli, Gasly, Ollie Behrman and Gabriel Bortoleto, Doohan, Hadjar, Lawson and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close.
That's a
now
shock.
It's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me for this afternoon's commentary, Naomi Schiff. Good afternoon, Gnomes. Now, you're the racing driver in this partnership, so tell us about this racing driver. Put us in their shoes. How are they going to be feeling?
It's a very special time for the drivers. It's almost like everything around you slows down and you become hyper-aware. So your nerves slightly go up, your adrenaline's going up. It's the perfect time to start focusing on your visualizations and preparing for the race. So you want to avoid distractions and really stay cool, calm, and focused.
Okay, mate, I know it's tough in there, it's hot in that cockpit, but your tyres are even hotter, so you're going to have to work extra hard to keep them cool. It matters for performance.
I'll be back with you momentarily. There we go. And away we go. Lights out and all.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
Yeah, but I can't do anything about it now, Jeff. We just started the race, pal. It's fine, mate. Only 58%. We break it, we break it. One DRS down here. That's the detection line.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Sorry, 2 DRS zones. Just got the one here, one detection point, I should say. Despite all that, we've still managed to go purple in the first sector. Teammate status.
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Oh, we did damage it. Let me drive.
Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far.
At some point I might try and stay on the track. No, they're being in the Red Bull really confused me. Just before anyone says it, easily done. Shocking luck has actually allowed Max to get somewhere near us.
Okay, take it easy on the car, we can't sustain this level of damage.
Go quicker, there he goes. Staffing goes purple. I'm going to blame the damage for this. $23.9 I think Max got to. Previous tour. Maybe Verstappen taking the purple is the exact focus I've required. Get back into this.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Get wrecked, Max. Claire was having a go at Sonoda as well. Gets it done. Now turn one. Oh, perfect back. Doesn't matter about the lines. Been taken. There will be quicker ones available. Round the final corner. Seventh win for Michael.
For that one. Congratulations, well done.
Shut up, Jeff, pal. Schumacher driver of the day again, though.
And it's another great... A show... After an event like that, who knows what the sport has...
Callie starts and finishes 13th, unfortunately. Yeah, a bit of broken front wing for us. Fine. Fan rating's going to tease us for a bit, I think. While we're at it, let's go and put some goals on. Well, I remember. No idea why the music stops while I'm in the pause menu, but for some reason it does. Right. F1 World. Korea doesn't count to any of these, so I'm not going to take any of that off. We are going to collect Korea trophy for Hungary. Completely forgot that that doesn't count for goals. Just stupid, really. Never mind. Invitationals we still need to do 4 more of, so I might guess some of the SRL guys, if they fancy joining me for some of those. Max is now ahead of Callie. It's not good. Might need to start sending him into the fence. We'll do research. Why not? Recommends durability. No chance. last thing we develop. Plenty of research parts. Something to prove it's where we're going there. Might be worth doing. Reducing cost of facility improvements. So it might be worth doing some of these. You know what? Let's do some of the mini. Updates. I think we need phase 4 for some of them. Obviously rely on us getting phases 1 and 2 out of the way. Break time. End game talks. Play some ominous music. A celebrity visit. Do some celebrations. Some merch. Also do some sponsorship. Already got some power unit. That reminds me, actually. Sort of improvements. Let's knock the 3 of these off. Not knock. I can only do 2, that makes sense. Right. There is the closing the gap trophy for entering endgame talks with a driver. So Callie wants engineering of 295. We'll try with this. Might be something to write down, actually. Engineer 295. We're of course going to have this with Schumacher in a moment as well.
Okay, I'll be honest. These talks have been pretty...
So what does Schumacher want? It's part of the endgame talks. What's engineering? to 11, which we can do. Fan rating of 7. Might have to go and get a different driver. I am not going to be fan rating 7, I don't think. Since we haven't hit fan rating 5 yet.
Hey boss, we've had a reply from the sponsor we were targeting. Let's take a look. Fingers crossed.
What have you got then for us, Zenion?
Hey boss. Unfortunately, we couldn't get this deal over the line. They drove a hard bargain and, well, too hard. We'll have to pursue other targets with the time left to us in the negotiation window. We'll keep pushing.
Might be taking the one on the left, to be honest, but can we get a little bit out of them to start off with?
Can I borrow you for a moment, boss?
Sure can, pal. Let's try and improve staff morale.
Okay, boss. Got an interesting bit of news for you. We've had a driver reach out to us to ask if we'd be interested in a preliminary chat with them about possibilities for next season. You can always say no if you're not interested, or we can see where it goes. Your call.
You know what, let's talk with Ocon. They always reject him down the line.
Okay, I've said yes to an informal chat. Let's get them in, tell them all about our project, and see what we can learn about them.
Esteban would like to join us. Okay, engineering. It's more than Callie does. Fan rating of 6. Could be doable. A good performance ranking, I think, will outdo that. Do need to bring that engineering down, I think. Well, the important question is, what engineering do we have? 206, so I believe that's one we're looking to improve as well. Yes. Might be able to do that. We are going to need to find money from somewhere though if we're going to keep both drivers.
Hey boss, just a reminder that we need to comply with the sports cost cap. We can spend, but only to a point. We'll need to keep abreast of our outgoings to ensure that we're within the rules. Or else we'll be in serious hot water, and we'll suffer some big punishments. We'll be able to compete while staying legal though. Take a look at corporate for more info.
Well under the budget, what's your point you're making? So a cap is the red line and we're the white line at the bottom of the screen. It's not going to be a problem, is it? Can I change the settings? Can. I'm going to increase the cash rate. Purely because we don't get any for doing anything. Scummy move, probably. That's fine with me. Oh, that's much better.
Hey boss, we've had a reply from the sponsor we were targeting. Let's take a look. Fingers crossed.
What way does Xenion say no this time?
Hey, boss. Unfortunately, we couldn't get this deal over the line. They drove a hard bargain and...
You know what? We're going to try again. Or 25% this time. You know what? Sign the new
Great
deal.
news, boss. The sponsor we were after are pleased with our proposals and are happy to sign.
Good stuff. That is the locked-in trophy, securing a contract with a new title sponsor, even though it's the same one. Still on one. We're a day away from completing those. So that's the improvements. Just about got enough to do that. Which might be worth doing. Alright, which will pay for itself rather quickly, to be fair. Do this one. Oh, let's do merch. So if we that one, we would reduce these, I believe, 10%. I was going to say let's do that, but we don't have the money.
Hey, Chief. We've got multiple parts out of research. Don't forget to develop them. We've got performance sitting on the table that we could be getting into the car.
I know, Jeff. I've got one of those, but yeah, I think it's because we're doing two of them. We can't do this other slot. That could be worth doing. Do with some of these brake screws, to be honest. I think it's developing might be the way to go. what do we actually need to develop is the question. Got a lot of aero, lot of chassis, powertrain. If we do the chassis one, so if we develop 3 bits of chassis, leaves us with no cash. As we go in to Zandvoort, I think this is the way to go with it. Probably the way we should have gone earlier in the season. Oh, it's going to rain in the race. That's not going to help us in the slightest. $350. Quickly get that one in. Didn't think it was going to go through, but that's fine. It's always worth throwing the dice for the quick 25% quick practice. Let me click it. There we get it done at the second attempt. I'm just short of time and drive the clean sector. We know there isn't any there, just the 2 practice programs done on that occasion. Now for practice 3. And that's the heavy rain as well for the race. Not what we need. .30, 6:10 there. Makes the most sense. But we fail anyway. Just the 7. The practice program's done there. Back over 11,000 resource points. Problem is, this will not represent
Just look at that sea of
the
orange.
race.
No surprises if I tell you.
We're in Max country. Loads of Orange Arrows fans. I think that's what Crofty means. Didn't realise Arrows was so popular here in the Netherlands, but you learn things every day. I'll go focus on this track a little more than normal though. Some of the walls are close.
Okay, good job, mate. Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Bring it home.
Well into Callie.
Goodbye for
Level
now
up.
then, but really we're just getting started.
Show us the racing crofty lad. Instead of your normal nonsense spiel. I'll ignore the fact that I control that. Yeah, but that looks like we're going to be on the full wets. Might have been an idea actually to turn the weather to drive for everything. But that's fine. We go again. Don't look too wet. It isn't too wet as we have the inters on the car.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
That's fine if we win though, Jeff. Man does make a point about the ICE though. And they might want to get on the track rather than getting on the grass. That has even less grip than the tractors. Charles in second. Sworn it was Max, but seems to be being careful in the wet. As far away from the curves as you can. Can't imagine DRS is going to be active though. It's not. Leclerc and Verstappen moving away from the pack, it seems. A bit of distance between them and those chasing. Yeah, when it's wet, it's about choosing which curb you don't want to hit. Which one makes sense to hit. That makes the most sense. The ones we're going to try and hit.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
That's in the gearbox in the mid-60s. Plenty of bits we can use. Let's race onwards. Look at Monza. Call it a night after the next race, regardless of where it is. Some of the cleanups are wide there.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Cheers, Jeff. Only one of the curves to miss. It's just similar pace to Leclerc and Verstappen in front. And they're now pulling away from Piastri in the pack. Either way, not a great concern to us.
Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
I'm trying, Jeff. Leave me alone, pal. Okay. Long left. There we go, Netherlands completed. Purple at the end as well.
Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations. Well done.
Cheers, Jeff.
Yes!
She's won again! It's victory for Callie.
And they led every single lap of the race.
The faces on our top three look so incredibly happy as they make... Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One.
Schumacher again, 12th to 12th. Seems whoever we got in the second car isn't helping us with the constructors. What is helping us though is turning the payouts up. Means we get damage allowance Fan sentiment. It's also through the roof, so maybe we can knock that off. Our final race of the evening. Coming up momentarily. The next 2 weeks, I think we'll finish off this season of my team. Hopefully with 3 or 4 more trophies.
Just got the latest on that situation, boss.
We now need to work our way towards that. That will benefit us. We really need the resource points. Those 2 could be worth getting though. Plenty of upgrades available. On Schumacher's car. Do single development there. Do dual development here. I think we signed Callie from the end of the season. Schumacher actually got a better chance of signing, according to what we have there. I don't think we really want Ocon, but it wouldn't be the worst signing as a backup. Who else is on the driver market? We of course could go and get Ayrton Senna, but that I think would just be overkill. Aiden Jackson at 88. Come on, game, behave. A number of the legends and some of the F1 and F2 drivers further down, but so nearly at the owner experience there. There we go.
Big day. The team feel we now have enough info following our talks with possible drivers that we can now start negotiating contracts. Drivers who we've had at least an early meeting with may now be receptive to discussing a contract. Time to get things ready for next season.
Let's go and start with Michael. There's no point lowballing. So, don't think we need to do the third one either. You know what? Send him that contract. Can't afford it, of course. We need money.
Chief, I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development.
I
Let's
know,
get
pal.
that performance on the car.
Said component management is what we require. Let's do. Oh. Let's not do that. Of course, need to do that on both cars rather than just one. Again, that would handicap Schumacher a bit. Might be worth doing. Which weekend are we? 16, so it is going to be Schumacher. Favourite in these parts, of course, going back to his Ferrari days. Be fine around here. No need to worry. Strat. It's going to be a tight one, actually. To get them in sufficient time. Tyre management. Don't think we'll be able to do anything in 3 minutes. Nope. Third practice session. So let's do quali pace. So let's pick up 3 again to give us 8. The practice program's done. Lots more resource points to bank. Problem we're going to have is if someone actually pinches our drivers. The way things are going is a possibility. question is, what do we do then if we need a second season of My Team? Definitely gonna need some drivers. That might be the end of developing the car as well. We've got our drivers locked in for next year. So lock-on is an option. We can't get enough money for Schumacher since then. Nothing wrong with that lap whatsoever.
Yes, excellent lap. We're all very, very pleased with that one. Nice work. Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race.
Sure do, Crofty. Didn't notice where Callie was, probably 10th, 11th, that kind of area. Nice purple checkerboard we got at the top. Callie is going to go back behind Max, though, you'd imagine. Unless we send him into the Shadow Realm, rather. Sounds a great idea. Might do that one.
And striding into our commentary box to join us today.
Just check. Callie does start 14th. Doesn't pick up a penalty. Almost gave her. Good news. We ordered a new gearbox or one of parts, but didn't actually put it on. One of the ES or CEs. That must only go on if we actually go and use it. Shouldn't have to do come the end of the season.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Sure is, but we're not in position to play with it, Jeff. Like Verstappen swapping over third and fourth. This has been got by former teammate Charles Leclerc. Alright, three-way for plus for third. Like me, Russell's decided to just get some distance between himself and the chasing pack. There we go.
Great
Purple.
work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Two Lesmos towards Scary. Laps to go. Cross the line. The quickest sectors are even quicker than a personal best, only a quarter of a second down. Should we took that lap alright? Bit too much curve at turn 1 there. Again, we're down on sector 1 best. Shaw's now got max. Well, that was good.
Okay, you have some front wing damage, but not enough to justify a stop in the remaining laps.
A couple in the corner that said how many viewers were watching. First, thank you to the viewers here. Become an affiliate.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Keep your concentration, he says. If you think I am a mug that'll stick it in the wall. Getting distracted by view counts. Doesn't sound like me, Jeff. Oh, purple. Maybe a slight damage. It's helped me. Just want to spend more time streaming, obviously. Alley round Lesmo 1. And we finish the stream with a trophy is the question. We don't get one on the track at least.
Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations. Well done.
Fernando Alonso, driver of the day. Hopefully we've done something further down the field.
Welcome then to the podium, our top
3 drivers. That's per normal. We levelled up.
And with that, we wrap up another weekend
Alonso
of
only
motorsport
from
action,
10th
but
to
with more
6th.
races lined up.
Talk of the paddock. Reach level 5 fan rating. That trophy's just popped. 20k's worth of damage on Schumacher's car. Shambles, as you can see. We get a little bit over 5 for fan rating. We need 7 for Schumacher to sign for us. It's going to be difficult as we get to the 2/3 point of the season.
Hey, boss. Have you got a moment to look at something?
You know what? We will have a look at it. Yes, that's nicely. First, let's do the leadership. Development focus. Of course, we'll do some celebrations. Do some fan rating and second response and delivery. I'll get some. Go up. Let's do the facility improvements. Not sure how many of them we're actually going to be doing over the next couple of months. We need some money for drivers, but you never know. Upgraded a couple of things. Got a safer drivers now. You know what? Let's go for a new supplier.
Boss, we've hit a major milestone. Things are really coming together.
Failed with the intercooler. I was going to give it to Callie. So it's actually probably better for us if we keep swapping these between the 2 drivers as we go. Make that 3 of them. We're going to go up to the next race in Baku.
Hey, Chief. We have a part or 2 ready for development because they finished research. Let's get that in motion, shall we? Head to engineering for more info.
Hamilton retiring from the sport. Could we see Schumacher head back to Ferrari? find out for that. We should wait until next time. Speaking of next time, that is where I am leaving the stream. The game hasn't crashed, that is. Just want to say thank you to everybody that's been here, whether you've chatted, lurked, or like to send the raid, so thank you to him for that. Our next stream will be this upcoming Sunday. We have round 11 of the SRL, which will take place, when I get there, at Austria. It'll be between 9 and 9:15 for that stream. Next Wednesday is round 12 of the SRL, but I'm not here because of cricket. There are plenty of the drivers that will have their streams up that you can follow along with them. Maybe we'll have Nick doing the off-board. Either way, Alfred Bulbasaur will be starting his stream 8:30 the latest, you'd imagine. And next Thursday we're back trophy hunting. We'll continue with my team. We might stick one or two of the invitations in while we're at it. Either way, they will be on YouTube the following night for, well, early morning UK for the SRL Monday night. Trophy hunting will be back. We'll be on the channel Friday dinner time. And for YouTube, thank you and goodbye.